All right. All right. Let's see what's going on here. There you go, Tactical family. First shots out of the Bear Creek Arsenal BCA10. All right, so before the intro, I showed you our first shots of the BCA10. Those are the first rounds ever through this rifle. And you saw right away, I had a failure to feed. I'm not hiding anything from anybody on this channel, okay? This rifle was sent to us from Bear Creek Arsenal. If you want some more information about that, you can go check out thetacticalllama.com. We're not selling anything. I'm not linking you to any sites to go sell stuff, so just keep that in mind. I just have more info on my website, okay, about this rifle and information about it. So those were our first shots. I'm not gonna fault the rifle to say it's bad, because maybe it needs a break-in period. Who knows? I have a Bear Creek Arsenal AR-15 that has been absolutely amazing. Now, as far as the AR-10 world, I've never shot an AR-10. This is my first time ever shooting one. But you can see our initial review on the website. I'm sorry, the link up here above of what I thought initially. Now we're gonna put some more rounds through this. So we're gonna talk about it. Now this is a side charging rifle. So I've never fired a side charger like this before in terms of the AR platform. But we're gonna go ahead and put some more rounds down, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. Okay, there's 5 more rounds. Fired them all just fine. So like I said, this is a side charging AR-10. Some things I've already done to it. I swapped out the buttstock for a B5. Swapped out the grip for a B5 because I hate the stock that comes with it, and I hate any A2 style grip. I just hate them. Moving forward, I added some B5 rail guards, because when you rack this thing, it goes ching, ching, that free floated handrail. And we have a Magpul bipod. Now what we're gonna do today is we're gonna put a scope on this, and we're gonna zero up the scope, and we're gonna check and see what kind of initial shots we get. So let's go ahead and run 5 more rounds through this rifle. See what it does. All right, I'm gonna take you to the side over here as we put these rounds down. Okay. All right. All right, there's another 5 without any issue. Each time I've emptied a magazine, the bolt has locked open like it's supposed to. So that's fantastic. So let's get the scope mounted mounted up, and then we're gonna start doing some initial shots with zeroing. I don't think I'm gonna take you through the whole zeroing process. We don't need to see that. So I'm gonna get it zeroed up, and then we'll be back. Okay, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and zero this. I'm not taking you through every single step that I do, but I do want you to see all the shots that I take. I don't want, you know, I want this to be as true as possible so everyone sees all the shots that we take through this rifle. So here we go. Here's our first shots. I hope I'm even on paper. All right, there's my first shot. There's my second shot. All right, here goes my third shot. There's my fourth shot. There's my fifth shot. All right, weapon's clear. I will walk down and show you my shots. The weapon's clear. I'm the only one out here, so the rifle's safe. I will tell you, the rifle fires and feels great. It really does. So with these shots, I'm happy with them. I think I may not even adjust it anymore. And we'll show you my shots. And then I'm going to do some groupings with some different types of ammo. All right. Again, I'm my own cameraman, so I got to walk out here. So we're zeroing at 50 yards. I wish I was at 100 because out here today, there's a lot going on. So I couldn't get on a 100-yard bay today, but I'll take 50. So there's my first shot. Did a little adjustment. There's my second shot. And then here is my third, fourth, fifth. So right there are my shots. So I'm not unhappy with that. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the GoPro on down here. And we're gonna go back and take some shots. I'm not even gonna adjust to zero anymore. I mean, why would I? Like I said, I wish I was at 100 yards, but for the purpose of testing the rifle, yeah, we'll go ahead and take that. Now the scope that I'm using is a Vortex Eagle 4x16x50. So I'm happy with the scope. The glass is so clear. All right, let's get this set back up. And let's talk about the types of ammo we're gonna use. All right, so what are we gonna use today? We're gonna use some Winchester Match Elite, 160 grain. These are Match King. Then we're gonna use some Federal 150 grain. These are 308, the Fusion bonded soft tips. Then we're gonna use some Hornady Match. These are 168 grain. We're going to use some Remington. These are just some 308, 150 grain full metal jackets. And then you already saw the Magtex. I might use those again. So let's go ahead and get these first rounds in there. And we're just going to do 3 rounds each. If you're unlucky, because the ammo's not good, sorry. Okay. All right, here we go. Here is our first ammo that we're going to shoot. Again, these are the Remington UMC 150 grain. And these are going to be top left corner of my target. We're going to get zoomed right up in there. All right, here we go. All right, there's our first shot. There's our second shot. There's our third shot. All right, so they're there. They kind of strung out on me. So I guess it is what it is. All right, so those are just your Remington 150 grain rounds. All right, let's move to our Hornady match. I hope. Oh no. We're not using Hornady match. I have only one round. These are spent cases. Not good. Damn, I was really hoping to see those. Let's go to our Federal Fusion. These are our bonded soft tips. I know I should have got a 10-round magazine for this. Would have made it much easier to load this thing. All right, so here we go. Federal 150 grain soft tips. These are going to be top left, or sorry, top right. All right, here we go. Trying to give the barrel a little bit of time to cool, so I give everyone a fair shot here. There's my first shot. I like it. There's my second shot. Woo. Not too crazy about that. Not too crazy about that. All right, so there is our second group. Let's move to our Winchester Elite Marksman. These are 169 grain, and these are Match King. Let's see what they do. All right, these are going to be bottom left. Bottom left. All right, here we go. All right, there's my first round. There's my second round. There's my third round. All right, let's see. I'm gonna drop 3 more rounds of this MagTech Tactical. What are these? These are just your ball M80 rounds. I mean, these are like your surplus type stuff. But we're gonna go ahead and drop 3 more rounds of this stuff. All right, here we go. There's our first round. Second round. Ooh, those look like those are 2 in the same spot. Holy shit. Those are my 3 probably cheapest rounds on the table. And I stacked all 3 of those. Wait till we walk down and see them. All right, we're gonna do 3 more of those just to kind of see if they were a fluke, because that's pretty crazy. All right, we're gonna take these down right below it. Where'd my paper go? I'm on a narrow table here and it sucks. All right, those weren't great. All right, let's go ahead and bang some steel, then we're gonna go down and we're gonna see these targets. Now, I am not the greatest marksman in the world, even with a stabilized platform. But I am going to put a CMC, drop in 2.5 pound trigger in here. And we'll see if we can tighten up these groups. Okay, but here we go. Let's go ahead and bang this steel real quick. You gotta love doing that. All right, let's go down and let's look at some targets. So, Remington, Federal, Winchester. All right, let's go down and see. Remington, Federal, Winchester. I'm not unhappy with it. Again, these are my first shots, and I try to let the barrel cool down a little bit, but I probably could let it cool down more to give each one a fair shot, to make sure it was accurate as possible. All right, here we go. Here's our first sets. So there's our first 3 rounds. There's our second set of rounds. There's our third set of rounds. There's our fourth set. So is that rifle capable of doing those groups? Apparently it is. And then that's the last set. Got kind of squirrely, but look at that. I mean, I'm not unhappy with these, to be honest. I wish they were a little bit tighter, but I'm not terribly unhappy with those. Turn off this GoPro. Again, those are the first rounds that I've shot out of this rifle. I haven't done anything else to it. Now, is there seasoning a barrel? Should I have shot it and then cleaned it, shot it, cleaned it, shot it, cleaned it? Maybe. But I'm a big fan of let's get the rifle out there and let's see what it does out of the box. And that's what it did. So that is the Bear Creek Arsenal BCA10 with the Vortex Eagle 4x16x50 optic. Let's go ahead and put you back on the table over here. So there it is, the BCA10. Now we're gonna keep shooting this thing, put some more rounds through it. But so far, I'm happy with it. I had that first, when I put the first 10 rounds through it, I put 5 through it, put another 2, then 1 failure to feed, and then I cleared it, put 2 more, and then we just ran all these. And so you can see, it's shooting. I'm not unhappy with it. I can't tell you what that failure to feed was, but it hasn't done it again. So there it is, the BCA10. Tell me what you think. Leave comments, like, subscribe. Remember, support the channel. Until next time, stay safe, stay free, support the Second Amendment. We'll see you in the next video.